We're looking at something very terrifying happening in the United States of America. We're looking at a future of martial law. Martial law. Noun. Military government involving the suspension of ordinary law. The day that martial law is declared is the day that you wake up and realize that your rights, your constitutional rights, and your freedom are just a figment of your imagination. Rights are privileges, and privileges can be revoked by the higher. Our government will do anything to keep us down and keep themselves in power. They have the guns to do so. Martial law can be recognized by the increased presence of men and women with plexiglass shields and/or submachine guns, and the pale green fog that tastes, smells, and feels like burning. What is Jade Helm? JH is a challenging 8-week joint military interagency IA unconventional warfare UW exercise conducted throughout Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, Nevada, Utah, and Colorado. JH is a U.S. Special Operations Command USSOCOM sponsored exercise to improve Special Operations Forces UW compatibility as part of the National Security Strategy. Who and where? Participants: U.S. Army Special Forces Command, Green Berets; U.S. Navy SEALs; U.S. Air Force Special Operations Command; USMC Marine Special Operations Command; USMC Marine Expeditionary Units; 82nd Airborne Division, Interagency Partners. Exercise locations within Texas: Bastrop, Smithsville, Big Springs, Cato Lake, Caldwell, Cristoval, College Station, Del City, El Dorado, Gollard, Junction, Leakey, Menard, Mountain Home, San Angelello, San Antonio, and Victoria. What to expect: increased military presence, increased aircraft in the area at night, may receive noise complaints. Some individuals may conduct suspicious activities designed to prepare them for complex environments overseas. Local LEOs are fully aware of the exercise. Local footprint will be 60 to 65 personnel. Personnel may be carrying weapons with blank ammo. Some participants will be wearing civilian attire and driving civilian vehicles.
Before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, I just want to throw something in there for you guys to think about. With this whole Jade Helm 15, normally when they put something out like that, you need to be looking the other way. So what's going on in the other states besides the one where they're having Jade Helm 15? That's the question. And, you know, special operations is exactly what it is. It's special. It's not, Rambo running around the countryside blowing things up. These guys are trained to infiltrate areas and act like the natives, so to speak, blend in. So you need to be looking at, the new guy down the street that moved in, and, nobody knows where he's from, watches him, anything else like that. Where does he go every day? You got to think about the guy that shows up at the neighborhood barbecues, community outings, and just mingles with everyone and gets to know everyone. Those are going to be your guys that are infiltrating. We're infiltrated now, is what I'm saying. They don't need to do any kind of other, infiltration in our society. We have already been infiltrated. Why? Because, again, there's going to be a trigger event. And what I believe right now is we're entering an era. We're entering a new era of
patriots. And then now we have chilling footage of armed Army forces, National Guard, blocking roads in California and marching around, basically commanding the public. This is what a slow-motion martial law scenario looks like. And I want to explain something. It isn't that martial law is coming. We're under a form of martial law when the feds seized the airports and started searching everyone. We're under martial law when the president dissolves the borders outside of law. We're under tyranny. This is the world being maneuvered towards total and absolute enslavement. And we have the military in the RAND Corporation and in all their high-level documents that are public admitting they're preparing to take over the states, preparing to basically nationalize labor, preparing to bring us into a North American Union security zone, as it's called. And they say in the Banff Canada meetings from 2007 that they would have this global transformation by stealth and by crisis. It's tanks rolling around. It's checkpoints. It's citizens being drug out of cars. It's National Guard and Army and Marines marching around very aggressively with their hands on their M16s.
Anywhere! We're not moving! Hey, move! We're moving! Hey, move! It seems like
Gotta do something about it.
They're training exactly for what.
Hey, send it! Forward!
I'm a signed citizen. I refuse to recognize you guys. I refuse to recognize you.
That was
Monday night, Walmart stores across the country suddenly closed, supposedly a result of plumbing problems, they said. Tonight, Hillsborough County Commissioner, who worked with Walmart for years, says he has plenty of questions. ABC Action News investigator Adam Walser joins us live with what he's learned. Adam?
Well, Brenton, in Midland, Texas, which until Monday was home to one of the top 10 busiest Walmart stores in the country, the city building official told me his plumbing inspector was sent away when he offered to help secure permits. While the company claimed to have plumbing problems, a longtime employee of a tax service located in that store said she never saw a plumber or an out-of-order restroom in 3 years. Now, this was the scene at the Brandon Walmart Monday night during a 5-hour store closing sale. That store pays more than $243,000 a year in Hillsborough County ad valorem taxes and collects many times that amount in sales tax revenues. The store appeared to have been fully stocked with perishables when the sudden closure was announced. Fresh cut flowers were on hand at the Tulsa store. The I-team has learned that no plumbing permits have been pulled in any of those cities. Permits in Midland, Texas showed that 70 plumbing fixtures were just replaced in an 8-week period 3 years ago. That store never closed during the renovation. Hillsborough County Commissioner Victor Chris says Walmart officials didn't even mention plumbing issues when they reached out to him to inform him that 400 people would lose their jobs.
This is the side of Brandon Walmart towards the Home Depot. This is the Home Depot. There's a bunch of crates blocking off the back of the Walmart. And the weird part about that is those crates right there used to be right there next to the garden center. Now all of a sudden it looks as if they've actually made a wall out of the crates. And it's just kind of weird that they would do that because, I mean, you wouldn't think they'd have to move that to fix plumbing.
Exactly. They're most certainly hiding something, and they're trying to block off the passerby or motorist view of the back side of Walmart.
Yeah, they're trying to block the view because, I mean, you can't see anything from where I'm at. And you got to think there's actually a neighborhood right there. You can see somebody's light from their house. There's actually a neighborhood if you look on the maps. Right to the right of Walmart, and if you can look over there, see the car flashing driving, that's actually security. So I bet they see us. I'd love for them to say something to me like, what's the problem to film stuff now?
Exactly.
I mean, I am an American citizen, and it's funny because that car, if I'm correct, will circle back around and then go through the, oh, actually, I think he's coming. Look down at it.